They're in something familiar, but looking at something quite strange. This is Haiti, and the people in the John Deere Gators are Canadians. Two different worlds colliding.
We got the option to come from work. They were sending a bunch of people to see what we are donating money to, and I thought it'd be a great life experience. It's something different, and it was a week away.
Joanna works for Premier Equipment, a 10-store John Deere dealership with headquarters in Elmira, Ontario. John Deere is one of the world's biggest suppliers of agricultural machinery. 7 more Premier staff are with Joanna on this trip.
I work for Premier Equipment in our Cortland store, which is kind of the banana belt of Premier Equipment. We grow a lot of different types of crops, right from tobacco, ginseng, corn, soybeans. We've got a lot of diversity in our trade area, and I'm working there as a salesman.
Others are technicians and mechanics whose comfort zone is tractors, combine harvesters and gators. But not this. There's even a nervous computer guy.
I expected the worst. Tons of hungry people, terrible living conditions, just death, disease, the little kids with flies in their eyes, and that's what you expect.
And Haiti is a country with serious problems. It's still trying to recover from an earthquake in January 2010, which destroyed much of its capital, Port-au-Prince, and surrounding areas. The quake killed more than 250,000 people and left hundreds of thousands homeless. Since then, there's been a major cholera outbreak and a few bad storms, which have also claimed lives. And UN soldiers are here to help keep the peace.
It's not like we're in Afghanistan. I haven't seen any Taliban here. I mean, yeah, there's an armed guard here, but I'm not really scared. I feel fairly safe here.
These confident words of a salesman are echoed by the philosophical ones of a mechanic.
I don't feel like I'm a target of any personal danger, right? And the drive out here, falling off a cliff would be the worst thing that would happen, right?
Rod's talking about the drive to Dusheti, a remote village on Haiti's southwestern tip. The journey does have some steep drops, and cars do sometimes fall off them. It'll be the Canadians' first trip outside Port-au-Prince.
I like adventure, I guess. This would be a lot of adventure.
And it's being provided by a Canadian Haitian organisation, FEDA PCH, which has been working with farming cooperatives in rural parts of Haiti for the past 30 years.
News talk about Haiti on the bad side of Haiti, so we invite these people to go in the countryside so that they can. So this is a north part of Haiti where they have people who works hardly to make a living, and they are decent people, not only shooting in the slums or garbage in the street of Port-au-Prince.
And so it was onto the streets of Port-au-Prince that these 8 Canadians went to see this other part of Haiti. They were joined by Creole translator Sarah Coe and Canadian professor Ruth Gertz, who joined the group to research a course on international development. And it wasn't long into the drive to Dusheti when she was asked one of the big questions of development work in Haiti. What's the best way to help?
Yeah, I'll ask for $1.
Pagin.
What do you say, pagin?
Pagin is I don't have anything. You use your hand like that.
Say, so pag,
Yeah.
pagin?
Pagin.
Pagin.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Nothing.
I've heard Betsy say that Haitians consider themselves poor because we tell them they're poor, and I can see that being here now, see why that is so true.
Bonjour.
Betsy Wall is the executive director of FEDA PCH. Its Canadian arm, the Foundation for International Development Assistance, based in Waterloo, Ontario, hosted this 7-day adventure to Haiti.
It was a different approach to a lot of the ways that people do charity work. A lot of times, as I was planning on coming, everybody would say, what are you going to build, what are you going to do? And you often question, why do you go into a country where there's high unemployment and take jobs away from people? And I've often wondered that, and FEDA really seemed to appeal to me in that sense.
And it didn't look like these foreigners would be taking jobs away from Haitians anytime soon. Industry can come as a shock to those who've only been told about the bad side of Haiti. For example, that most of the trees have been cut down for charcoal, Haiti's preferred fuel for cooking. But in Dusheti, it's still quite green. Things grow here, and even a computer guy understands the importance of that.
I mean, let's face it, it's the roots of every society. As much as they say agriculture doesn't matter as much, but I mean, you're getting money from the ground, then you go to the city and spend it, and that keeps the economy going. So if you support agriculture, you'll have a strong society.
And a strong society is the vision of FIDA PCH in Dusheti. Productive Cooperatives Haiti, the Haitian arm of FIDA PCH, is focused on promoting cooperatives where members get more benefits than just agriculture, such as learning to read and write, no matter how old they are. Every now and then the cooperatives have what's known as an open space, a time for talking about the issues that matter in Dusheti, and a time for listening.
Cette fois, m'a venu Dusheti avec amis moi, okay? Tout le monde sorti Canada, okay?
Hey, Jeff? A lot of people look down on them, the Haitians. A lot of people think that they're not the brightest, like just because nobody knows any different. And the ideas that came out of that open space was just blew me away.
The people in this open space had come together to talk about the big challenges facing their community and to vote on their priorities. No subject received more votes than agriculture.
I was impressed with the way they think and process. We face a lot of the same things in Canada as far as where we market what we produce and how we get it there, and the healthcare systems, and it's a human problem.
And here was another one, the unexpected problem of getting back to Port-au-Prince.
The drone was saying that we had 110 millimeters just this morning. So accumulated from last night, we might be 160 to 180 millimeters. It's a lot.
How long will it take for this to go down? Well, I guess that's to stop raining first.
I said to you, if the rain stops, maybe it will take 5 hours. But if the wind keep on raining, you can stay 3 days.
This one.
Well, Mbalel. Well. Okay, yeah. Diesel.
That's just after some heavy rain. Hurricanes can do more damage. The south of Haiti might have lost nearly 3/4 of its crops when Hurricane Sandy swept through last November. Life will eventually get back to normal here. Life will also get back to normal in Port-au-Prince after the earthquake. But it's taking time. Over 300,000 people are still thought to be living in tents, although some of the biggest camps have been cleared. 63-year-old Paul Hebert is a senior member of the Premier Group.
You live in your own little world most of the time, and you can get caught up in the rat race. And you take a break, do something different, different culture like this, and you internalize it and say, okay, where am I? What are my priorities in life? And do I need all this stuff when I see that people are happy without it?
Probably not everyone in Haiti is happy, but if many seem to be, Veniel Jean might have an explanation for it. He's the manager of Wool's International Guest House in Port-au-Prince, where the Canadians are staying. Every Sunday, like millions of other Haitians, he goes to church.
The church is different in Haiti than Canada and US. The reason, it's because the rich country, they already have everything. The God for them is the money. They don't care about God. They don't know nothing. But in Haiti, it's different. The people take life day by day. It's like they survive.
And with the morning worship over, the evening worship could begin. It was the climax of the first ever Haiti Fashion Week, held at one of Port-au-Prince's top hotels.
2 minutes left!
The event showcased the talent of Haiti's designers and showed that Haiti might not be all that it seems to be.
I knew the poor were going to be very poor, and that wasn't a shock to me. It's more the rich side of things that surprised me.
Ruth Gertz might be having fewer surprises than the rest. She's already been to Haiti once and has seen other signs of progress.
I'm also impressed with some of the artisans and some of their development of people through little cottage industries and how they are engaging mostly women, which really is important to me. So they're working with women and developing their artisan skills.
Like the Apparent project, where 230 artisans turned cereal boxes into high fashion jewelry promoted by New York fashion designer Donna Karan. But it's also in the rural mountains where people can point to Haiti's progress.
John Deere participate in giving PCH gators so that we can use these gators in building silos for the cooperatives. So now they are here to see the way we use the gators.
Rod Freeman volunteered his evenings to prepare the 4 John Deere gators for their voyage to Haiti.
Rod, did the gators look like this when they left you?
No, they were brand new.
And now he's driving them up this mountain to Font-Baptiste to see exactly what they've been through in Haiti.
It was absolutely amazing and breathtaking when you got up there and you could see on one side the ocean, and you could hardly tell where the ocean met the sky kind of thing.
These silos couldn't have been built without the gators' help, and cooperative leaders say they've already changed lives and communities.
So here you have a great example of the old way and new way of storing seed. So the old way, so pre-silo, is what you see over there in the trees. They collect the cobs, you know, at the base, and they pull it up, kind of section by section.
Yep.
And so someone's up in the tree and they pull it up.
Wow.
And that's how they store it.
Jeff Kaler is himself a keen farmer.
My farm is 35 acres. It's too small to make a living off of, but it's too big to walk away from. I don't want to walk away, like just let it go. I'm interested in exploring new crops and market garden and stuff like that. And the people here are very similar. Because they've only got a few acres, they got to do the best to survive on that acreage. And I'm interested in seeing what they're doing.
And Paul Hebert will be bringing this message back from Haiti for his 5 grandchildren.
Broaden your horizons. Don't live in your own little world. You know, there's so much out there. There's so much to learn, so much other people can teach you that you become a better person for it.
So what have these Canadians learned about Haiti? After all, when 2 different worlds collide, the results can be unpredictable.
Who was it? Was it Betsy or?
Yeah, I think Betsy asked.
Yeah, she said, do you feel poor? Or are you poor? Is your country poor? She said, no, we're rich. Yeah. Right? And I think that really surprised me. That wherever you go, you're going to see some people asking you for food and asking you for money and all that kind of stuff. But by and large, when you talk to these people, they don't feel or act poor at all.
When you start accepting stuff from everybody, expecting people to give you stuff, it's a strike against your pride. Whereas if you can do it yourself and be more self-sufficient, that'll boost your pride, and that's big to them.
For these visitors, the gamble of coming to Haiti seems to have paid off, because when Haiti wins, others also seem to win.
Might as well go for Haiti this time.
Yeah!